With this question, what we're going to do is we're going to transfer the information from the question into the equation. So it tells me how many grams of calcium oxide. So I find out how much of this is going to be formed. So my question marks, how much is going to be formed from 160 grams of calcium. So 160 grams. So first job, we're dealing with calcium and we're dealing with calcium oxide. So what I want to do is start with this, and I want to convert this into moles, because I like to work in moles. So over here, to remind me, we're going to write down my little triangle that is so useful. And I want to find out, for step one, I want to find out the moles of calcium. So moles, according to the equation, is mass divided by mR. Mass is 160. The mR for calcium is 40. Therefore, that is going to be 4 moles. Step 2. Now, step 2, what we have to do is link this information to this information, and we do that using a balanced equation. So here we can see there's 2 moles of calcium in the balanced equation, and it makes 2 moles of calcium oxide. So let's just write that down. So it's 2 moles of calcium is making 2 moles of calcium oxide. We've just worked out that we've got 4 moles of this. So what I want to do is know how much of this I will get. Well, if we go that way, 2 to 2 is a 1-to-1 ratio, so we times it by 1. Therefore, we will have 4 moles of CaO. And the final step, I don't want to give my answer in moles, I want to give my answer as a mass. So we want to work out the mass of the calcium oxide. According to the triangle, mass is equal to mR times by the moles. And the mR in this case, now again, let's just remind ourselves, do a little bit of working out here. It's calcium oxide, so calcium is mass of 40, oxygen's got a mass of 16, so that's going to be 56. So 56 times by 4 is going to be 224, and because it was in grams at the start, still in grams here.